So this is a book that I did using Stamperia's Voyage Fantastique collection. It's a very unusual collection, very steampunk, something I haven't used before, this kind of thing. But I really, really enjoyed working with these papers. I think the colors are beautiful. I think the images are beautiful. And the book that I used is actually not a tutorial. The book that I used is a pre-made book by 49 and Market. And the only thing in this is 3 blank pages. They aren't even pocket pages. So what you would need to do is add your own flaps, your own envelopes, or your own pockets. So it really is just a base. And if you are looking for this, I can't really find it online anymore, but you'd be looking for the foundations, 49 and Market foundations. They have a new one that's called Build-A-Book or something, and that's not what this is. So it really comes like this. It's not expensive, and you just kind of create your own book. So that's what I started with. This is the cover, and Kathy found this faux tooled leather. I don't know if you could see it to come close a little bit. The faux tooled leather, it's actually faux leather. And she found it a while ago, and when I made this book, she thought it would be a good idea to use it on the cover of this, and I really like the way it looks. So I'm glad she came up with that idea. So this is the cover, and what I did kind of throughout the book a little bit is, since these discs or these gears are part of the print on this paper, I just kind of added some metal gears to give it some dimension. So that's the front. These words are popped up on chipboard. This is the spine, and then this is the back, and that's the name of the collection, Stamperia Voyages Fantastiques. So when you open up the book, this is the first page. This is just a pocket, and this is a tag that I put a little metal gear on. They had pretty backs to these tags too. It was a really pretty collection. Here's just a photo mat. That's the back. That would hold a 4x6. And then here's just a plain photo mat. Again, I added the pocket here because it's a very plain book. And then over here, I added the pocket, I added the flaps. I guess you get the idea. This is one of their cut-aparts. This is an added metal gear. This flips. This is the back. I love the backs of these. And then you can see here, this is a pocket. And Tim Holtz actually made this little metal clip, paper clip, and I thought it went perfect because of the Eiffel Tower, and that's an Eiffel Tower, and it's also metal. So this comes out like this, and then this opens like this, and that's that. And then this is just a pocket, and that's a piece of designer paper. Oopsie. Okay. So then when you turn the page, again, there are no pocket pages on this. So I added this flap. I fussy cut her out, added some gears. I like this quote, "The world of reality has its limits. The world of imagination is boundless." And then this flap opens, and it opens to a pop-up. And that's just a quote that I cut out and put in there, and you could put a photo down there. So that's that. And then over here, this is just one sheet of paper, but I popped up the bicyclist. I popped up the wheel. I added some gears, and this is a tiny little pocket on the bottom. And this is a tag. And this goes under him, actually. Okay. And then over here, this is probably my favorite thing here. This was not on my idea. I got this idea from Quiet Cat Paper. She does some nice things. I took this tag, popped it up on chipboard, added it to another tag, made it into a flap, and then this flap is an envelope. This envelope opens up, and there is a booklet inside. There is nothing like a dream to create the future. I thought that was pretty too. That's like one of my favorite things here is this little envelope. I'm going to have to do it more often. Again, I added all these flips and flaps and stuff. And then this opens up. And this is 8 by 8. And then these two are just cut aparts. What I forgot to show you, actually, if you go back, is this also opens up. And this is a tag, a tuck spot. I fussy cut that out. That's a tuck spot. And then this closes, and then you have the bicyclist. And we went through that. And then over here, I loved the image of this train. It's an antique train. And when you open it up, here are these beautiful antique train images. They're just photo mats. And then when you open this up, it has the antique train image. This little idea of this flap that shows this whole train, that was also Quiet Cat's idea. Then I just cut out these words and put them there. And you can journal over here if you want and put some photos on top of that. And then this opens up, and this is one of their images of a hot air balloon. And then inside of these pockets are little tags. And then this creates the whole image of the balloon. One thing about adding your own flaps and envelopes and stuff is you can tailor them to the size that you need. So I wanted this exact size for those tags. And then this is just a pocket with some pretty images. And then this opens up. That's just I fussy cut that out. And because of the colors, it looked to me like a rub-on. I really like that. And you can put a photo there. And then this opens up into a deep pocket. And we have some tags here and a cut apart. And then this paper, it says, "Adventure is waiting for those who dream." So I thought that was kind of nice. And then this is just something we had in our stash. And then this is a waterfall, and it just opens to hold photos like this. So I used the cream color paper and the black paper on this, or I should say craft paper and black paper. And then this closes, and that's the back, and that's the book.